Hey, this is Timmara signing on with Pokemon Shield. Okay, the newest and latest Pokemon game. I was gonna second guess what I said there, and I just set up the same thing anyways. But anyways, Pokemon Shield, Sword and Shield, the two Pokemon games we are getting, released September 25th, and I picked up my copy a couple of days after release, despite some controversies, which we'll get into, but I've been looking forward to ever since I finally got around to playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which I got to very late, but after playing that, I got really back into Pokemon, and I've been waiting for this one for a while. And so what we're going to dive into Pokemon Shield. I imagine it's going to be a long Let's Play, but we'll go with it. And so, yeah, and I'm going to also do this for the first time, my very first Nuzlocke. Maybe kind of, sort of, maybe, I don't know yet. We'll get into that, but I'm actually on my brother's profile just so I can get this cool splash screen, so we'll cut to my profile and start from scratch. So, give me a moment, and we'll be diving right in. Okay, we're just getting right into settings. These actually kind of look like older versions of the characters you played in, like, Let's Go Eevee. I doubt that's the case, but that'd be fun. Alright, we'll go with the lighter-haired guy, paler skin, because that's what looks like me. Because that's how I'm playing it, looking like me. Which I've been seeing like a lot on social media. I'm trying to think the right way to phrase it, but black people like being very happy about like having like full-blown black or dark-skinned characters in as playable in Pokemon, which they were in Eevee, but I suppose this is more mainline game, so it's more important. And seeing a lot of people happy over that is actually very encouraging. But anyways, so nevertheless, I'm playing my style. So yeah, this Pokemon game takes place in Galar, which is basically the Pokemon equivalent of England or the UK. Welcome, one and all. Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. I'm probably going to be the bad guy just because of my awful facial hair and swooped regular hair. Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. I have no idea. Do not know much, aside for a couple of gym leader faces. Our beloved Galar Region is a wonderful place with thriving nature, beautiful cities, and many Pokemon with which we share our lives. Reading out loud, it's weird. As you know, our society is able to thrive. Elephant! Looks like an elephant with a backwards cap. I kind of like it. Thanks to the help of these mysterious creatures that we call Pokemon. We all know this! Yes, Pokemon are all around us in the sea, in the sky, and even with us in our towns. On the thing we call land. And those of us who choose to raise and train Pokemon to do battle and compete, we call Pokemon trainers. It's got like a little cone tail. Oh, but I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rose, and it is a pleasure to be here. A rose, something that's not on trees, but maybe a bush. Now turn your gaze to the Galar region's greatest Pokemon trainer, your undefeated champion. It's time for Champion Leon's exhibition match! I kind of love that, though, where, yeah, like, it started in Let's Go Eevee, but they were trying to make gym battles a bit more like an exhibit, and now it's cool to see, like, a champion who's actually got, like, flair, and is just, like, owning it up to it. Sorry, I'm talking over the cutscene. Charizard Dynamax. It's Godzilla! I'm sorry. Alright, there we have it. So yeah, this is based in Galar, which I played a little bit of, like maybe the first half hour really, and then not too much known after that. So I'm excited to finally get into this, and I've got plans for how I'm going to do it Nuzlocke style, but we'll get into the specifics as we go. There's a lot to cover here, and again, there's also a lot of controversy to cover, which I'm personally was not too fussed about, but I still feel like I gotta put my take out there. The game audio is a little... I'll up it just a titch. Okay. Hello! And we got our buddy Hop. Oh, that's your Flash new phone. Okay. Were you watching Leon's exhibition match on it? But you can't cheer him on with your hands full. Well, I could try. Maybe I have, like, pom-poms in my hands. You know the only way to properly cheer on Lee would be with his famous Charizard pose. Yeah, well, he can't see me. Hop, didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Isn't this the big day? And it's Mom. I do like how they got all the, like, UK slang in this. It's actually kind of cute. That's exactly why I came running over to get Timmara. Never mind watching the match now. I've got it recorded at home anyways. I record all my brother's matches. I got not doing an accent. Come with me tomorrow. He should be here any minute. And Lee always brings presents when he visits, so I wouldn't forget that bag if I were you. Now I've got to run. See you at the mine later. I'll have to get voices down. This is going to be tough. Let's go. Sprightly boy. Mom. Rushing off in that state tomorrow. Didn't Hop say to bring your bag? Last I saw it was in your room, and don't forget to grab a hat for the weather. Cool. You grabbed your dad's old bag. And again, Dad's not around. Maybe he is. Maybe that's why we moved here. Because of the divorce. Yep, we got a nice little wool cap. Just X to open menu, etc. Yeah. And we got a huge luggage, but... yeah. Got a lot of stuff to carry. Alright. We're getting into this. I'm trying to think of what would be good times to start explaining stuff. Because, yeah, I've been looking forward to this after playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and it seems like this is another mainline Pokemon game, which wasn't the last one Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, technically those two. And this is the the latest mainline game, but it's taken on some of the sensibilities of Pokemon Let's Go, which I'm very down for, but it's now more like some of the older ones before then. Even though, yeah, at least we know that it shouldn't hold anything Lee might bring, even if it's as big as a Snorlax. Might need a bigger bag. Well, now that you put that in my hat, I'm worried. A Wooloo? Well, what's it doing there? It's being adorable, that's what it's doing there. Hey, you silly Wooloo, I see what you're up to. Don't go using tackle on that fence. Use a fire move, it'll burn faster. Now you listen, no going past that fence. No. No! Smack it in the nose. Oh, Jesus, Hop, that's overboard. Everyone knows there are scary Pokemon living in the slumbering wald. And we live right next to it? Meh. Meh. Maybe he was just dismissing us. Now that that's taken care of, even that's still trying. What about, let's race. I bet I can make it to my house first. What with you lugging around that big old bag? Well, thanks. A little rolling away Wooloo. I love it. I hope I can get a Wooloo on the team. So, here's what I'm planning on doing as far as the Nuzlocke thing. So, the Nuzlocke is like a self-imposed set of rules where, in summation, you can only catch the first Pokemon you see on a route, and if a Pokemon faints, it's counted as dead and you can't use it anymore. So, with that being said, I've got some plans. But that's how I'm going to try, at least until it's not convenient anymore, basically. Basically, if I get like 5-6 gyms in and then I get a team wipe and I don't want to spend the time grinding, I'll just like kind of nix it. So I'm not going to advertise this as a Nuzlocke, because I don't want to be made out to be a liar later on when it's not. So here's just hoping things go well. There you are at last, Hop. And you brought along Timmara. Hello, dear. Hello, Miss Mum. Yeah, but where's Lee? Have you got him crammed in a cupboard? He's too stylish for that. He's still not here yet for the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably only just arrived at the station in Wedgehurst? Sorry. That's where I'm going. You know, Lee is hopeless with directions. I'll make sure he doesn't get lost on the way. Sorry, I'm trying to read fast and I'm fumbling my reading. Oh, will you? Yes, that probably is for the best. You've got to come with Timmara. You still never met my big bro, right? Apparently not. You can't miss out on your chance to meet him. Meet the undefeated champion. God. I'll wait for you out on the route. Alright, well, I'm just going to follow him. Not much to find here yet, so we'll just go. There's a Pokemon. So, yeah, Nuzlocking to the best of my ability. And there are a couple of weird things considering the Galar region, because there's things like wild areas. Well, Pokemon come out of nowhere if you walk through patches. We won't have to worry about that. But there's wild areas which are gigantic and like mini open worlds basically in a Pokemon game, which you know, from what I've understood, there are still different sections of those wild areas, so that's, people are catching one Pokemon from each of those areas to, like, count towards it. So I might do that, and because there are some Pokemon running around in the overworld, you know, you might see, yeah. Because there are Pokemon running around in the overworld, sometimes it's, like, weird to, like, make it less random. So I'm still debating, well, it's not, well, yeah. So what I might do as far as catching the first Pokemon I see, I'll debate on it once I get through the first 2 routes, which will be in a bit. But hello, Wedhurst, your champion Leon is back. I'll get into my stipulations when we get there. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for all of you to watch. It's our unbeatable champion, Leon. You and Charizard are the greatest. Well, thank you for that. I hope you all carry on training up your Pokemon and never shy from battle. Then come challenge me for the champion title. Do it now. We're on it. We've all been working on our battle skills just like you've taught us to, Lee. You guys training the whole city. But that Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. We'll get a water Pokemon. Too true that Charizard is blazingly strong, but other Pokemon can be strong as well. That's why I want the strongest of challengers to fill the gym challenges and come battle me. My wish is for Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest in all the world. Roar. I am kind of annoyed that the Pokemon still have, like, the 8-bitty noises instead of actual, like, animalistic noises, because Charizard would be so badass here. Badass? He'd be so badass if, like, he had roars, especially when he's Dynamaxing and around, you know? So my #1 fan in all the world has come out his way to pick me up. Sorry. Look at you, Hop. I reckon you've grown exactly 1 1/4 inches since the last time I saw you. I have no idea what to do with voices. Bingo! That's the sort of sharp eye to keep you undefeated so long, Ailey. And these bright eyes over here. I've got it. You must be Timmara. Am I right? Timmara. I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar Region's greatest ever Pokemon champion, and a massive Charizard fan too. No, really. People call me the Unbeatable Leon. Herculeon could have been a good one. Larger than Leon. Come on, Lee, and you, Timmara. I bet I can beat you both back to the home. It's only a straight line. He's probably gonna get lost. That Hop, always wanting to be the best, isn't he? With a proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to become something truly special. Hey, that's why I'm here. Yeah, and also because farewell. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell for today, but don't you fret. God damn it. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champ in time. Okay. But yeah, because, like, Pokemon events have been, like, starting, like, being more, like, I guess you could say, like, universally watched. There are Pokemon trainers that have, like, actual sponsorship ads on their attire, which, you know, is actually, okay, come on, Lee, you promised us a present, so out with it. You brought Timmara and me Pokemon, you did, didn't you? I know you must have. Right then, the greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone. Wait, okay, there it goes. Take a good look, you two. I already know which one I'm picking. Grass-type Pokemon, Grookey! Oh, sorry, I'm not paying attention. Sobble and Scorbunny. I love this, just like a little cutscene. Oh, that's Scorbunny. Aw, Sobble. Grookey's not my favorite, but he's still adorable. Ah! And that taught you how the elemental types work. That told you the triangle. Alright, line up, everyone. Which one will you choose? Yeah, I already know who I'm going to choose. I'm choosing the Scorbunny. No contest. I'm normally, like, through Gen 1, 2, what was it? 4? I skipped 3. I've not played all the Pokemon games, but I played a couple of them. But usually I go with the water Pokemon. And there's the Sobble, and he's super cute. I do love him. but I am for sure going with the Scorbunny. Because in Pokemon Sun, my main was actually the Litten, and I loved him. And for this one, I'm going to use the Scorbunny. Because he's so freaking cute. This little jumpy fire rabbit. Yep, taking the fire type, Scorbunny. Yeah! You chose Scorbunny. Would you like to give Scorbunny a nickname? Yes, as part of the Nuzlocke rules, you're all supposed to name your Pokemon so you get attached to them more. Which, you know, I actually don't really name my Pokemon even when I'm not playing regularly because I just kind of like, it's easy, I like categorizing in that way, just like going by normal names for like, because I only want one of each Pokemon, usually. And so like, it just makes it easier to categorize. But anyways, so yeah, we'll name our Pokemon, and this one, I'm naming Bakugo from My Hero Academia because I think it fits too well, except this one's not grouchy. So, Bakugo. Bakugo has been added to your party. Yay! I thought that'd be an appropriate name. Ah, love his little paws. So yeah, so it'll be Scorbunny for you then. Nice one. Then I'll go with Grookey. You're mine. Yep, so he takes the one you're effective against. And then Leon's going to take the one that he is effective against you. And you'll be doing some serious training. Yay, work! I bet you will be, Hop. That's why I brought along these Pokemon for you and Timmara. So the two of you can battle and train and grow stronger together to try to reach me. I just sobble. It looks like, where are my friends? Why am I alone? And you'll come with me. Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict, but real strong and real kind, too. I suppose in hindsight, having a water Pokemon to try and get to him at the end. Point being, alright, enough of all the trainer nonsense for one night. Nope, too late. Dinner's ready, children. Bring along your Pokemon and let's all eat. Alright, cool. I can have Bakugo warm up whatever I don't eat right away. I'm not sure. Does the mom character also like change her appearance slightly depending on what character you pick? I'm not sure. I thought I heard something about differences. Not that it matters, but just checking. So yeah, the next day, you spend the whole night with the new partner of yours, right, Hop? You two getting on all right? Understand one another? Maybe even built up a bit of love? Of course I have, Lee. I was in love with the Scorbunny before I even got him. Made the fast friends with this Scorbunny too. Yep. Then listen up, new trainers, believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday, you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. What are you looking at him for, Lee? I'm the one who'll be coming to challenge you. I think you and Timmara might be able to challenge. I think Timmara might be able to challenge you. Then I guess he's my first rival. But I'm not planning to lose to him and miss out on my chance to beat the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know. Well, shut up. Proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first-rate in battle too. Oh, and you think you're worthy of calling yourself such a proper trainer already, Hop? Guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in a battle against your friend. If he's up for it, hell yeah. What do you say? Willing and ready to take Hop on in the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? Yeah. Believe in your partner Pokemon and care for them. I'm reading that really weird. I'm sorry. Do those two things, and I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon. And more importantly, to have a champion time battling with them. Using champion like it's some kind of, well, I guess it is an adjective. Yeah, yes, it's describing. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. I'm tired, but I really wanted to work. Looks like everyone's on board. Pokemon trainers like, let's do this. I watched every match of Lee's ever had. I've read every book and magazine he left behind at home too. You weren't supposed to find that. I know exactly what to do in order to win. All right, well, you already messed up by not taking that Sobble. By Trainer Hop. Wooloo! I know I can also go into settings and change like text speed and such. I forgot to do that. Nah, my little bunny. Pokemon Battle it is then. I've got two partners with me. That's not fair. It's literally not fair. Okay, so all we got now, well, we'll learn. We'll get in there. So all we got is Tackle for right now. Because I'm more of a damage output guy rather than a status effects guy. But then again, it's also, usually when I play Pokemon, and this was evident in, if you watch me play Let's Go Eevee, which I really only used Eevee through the entire game, and because I was cheating a little bit using 2 players so I could have a second Pokemon out at all times, even when enemies were only using 1 Pokemon at once, I was still using Eevee pretty much for every battle, and setting up his attacks appropriately to have super effective attacks against pretty much everyone I came up against, or planned it out so that would happen. So yeah, basically in the end in Let's Go Eevee, I basically only used 2 Pokemon to any lengthy extent of time, and we learned Ember. So that's why I wanted to try this a Nuzlocke style, is because maybe it'll encourage me to strategize more and try other Pokemon than I normally wouldn't, which is what the point is of that. So that's what we're doing it. That's why I'm doing that. So Ember. Oh, that boy's dead. Did you already know about type advantages? Yes, I do. It is kind of nice that, yeah, it does tutorialize a little quicker than normal Pokemon. It still takes a while, but again, it's quicker than most other Pokemon games. So if you do stuff right away, then, yeah, they're just like, oh, you already knew that. Okay. And I'm pretty sure we get pokeballs, like, very close from here as well, so it's a fast process. Here we are, about to go to level 7. Also, it's like a permanent XP share amongst your team, so everyone on the team gets experience to make leveling up a lot faster. There's a lot of conveniences that this is taking along that are very nice, and from what I understand, in my opinion. Well, that was a shock. Guess I know how why Lee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. You and your Pokemon all fought hard. Made me almost want to let out Charizard and join in on all the fun. No, keep that thing away. Good effort out there, Score Bunny. Why don't I get you all sorted? And tomorrow you've got real promise. In fact, I've got a favor to ask you. Be a rival to Hop, would ya? Push him and make the both of you stronger. I'll pin these voices down eventually. I want to get stronger and stronger. You've seen me battle now, Lee, so come on, you've got to let me take on the Pokemon gyms. You? Join the gym challenge? You think you're ready for that? The single greatest competition in the Galar region? Not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, little brother. That's really what you want to do? You two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon, especially your friend Timmara, before you think about getting gym badges. Best to think about getting a Pokedex. The trainer's Pokedex helps them learn lots of things all about Pokemon, about all the Pokemon out there, including their strengths. It's more than just a collection of data, you know, it's a record of a trainer's love and passion for Pokemon training. I never finished a Pokedex either, but right, we get it. Pokedexes. Then we're on it. Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for you and me, Timmara. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm going to be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokedex will be nothing. Well, it'll be something. It'll take a while. There's like 250 Pokemon in this. Just another page in the tale of my legend. You'd probably better go tell your mom that you're heading out now. Out though. We'll take care of it. So yeah, we gotta run back to Mom. Crash. Bandicoot. Timmara, did you hear that just now? The gate's open, and the Wooloo that was there. You don't think? It was tackling the fence pretty hard earlier. You don't think it actually broke through there? Well, the gate's open and the Wooloo's gone, so, you know, 2 and 2. I remember the professor's granddaughter went in once and she came back in a real state. And that was nothing compared to the earful she got from the professor afterwards. Timmara, what do you say? We've got to save it. Right, even if we're not supposed to, this is kind of a scene where you simply have to do what's needed. Blech. Hope you're ready for anything, because we're going in, Timmara. Alright, I think this is actually a good wrap-up point. I was going to go a little longer, but that took longer than I expected. But I suppose it's tutorializing, and I don't want to make things too long on this one. So we will see what happens next time as we carry on into the wall. I forgot what it was called already. And then we will continue and properly start our Pokemon adventure. So until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.